One of the Spears School of Business luminaries is Richard W. Poole, who has served Oklahoma State University in many capacities and was instrumental in the school's drive for excellence. Growing up in Oklahoma City, he threw two paper routes every day to help support his family. As a teenager, he never thought he'd have a chance to attend college. But thanks to the GI Bill, Poole had that opportunity after serving in Japan during World War II. He received his bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Oklahoma in only 4 years. Poole joined Oklahoma State University in what was then known as the College of Business as an economics instructor in 1960.
OU had offered me a couple of jobs because I'd had undergraduate degrees from there, and I had an offer from there, and they offered me one at OSU. It's the best move I ever made. I loved it. I'm so indebted and so grateful for the opportunity I've had to serve. And so I joined the faculty in 1960 and just had a great run.
Not long after, he earned one of the very first doctorates given by the business school with fellow 100 for 100 tribute honorees Duck Woo Nam and Bob Sandmeyer. In 5 short years, Dick Poole advanced from instructor to an assistant professor to an associate professor to a full professor and ultimately to dean of the business school. Poole's accomplishments were numerous and varied during his time at the school, including laying the foundation for the PhD programs in finance, marketing, management, and accounting.
At the time I became dean, we only had the PhD in economics. We had no other PhDs. And at that time, there was a trend nationally to put a clamp on adding PhD programs. But I went straight to the state regents, and I talked with them, and I said, let me tell you, we've got to have that PhD program up here. And I said, now what I'm going to ask for, if I can do it, and I want you to tell me, I'm going to ask for a PhD in business. I'm only asking for one, but with a major in finance, marketing, and management. And the guy in charge of academic affairs said, Dick, you're pretty smooth there. He says, you're really getting 3 PhD programs, but you're not creating a public relations storm. And he said, if you get it through up at OSU, the state regents, which has been clamping down on this thing, will not clamp down on you. Well, we did, we got it, and if we hadn't have gotten that, we would have not had the level of recognition and sophistication that we have today. So if you ask me something that I've accomplished that I'm very proud of, that's one.
Poole was dean of the College of Business from 1965 to 1972, when he took the title of Vice President of University Relations, Development, and Extension. 16 years later, he gave up his position to teach honors classes for the university. The contributions Poole made to the business school earned him many awards and wide recognition. Among these achievements are the Oklahoma Higher Education Hall of Fame, the OSU Alumni Association Distinguished Service Award, the Spears School of Business Hall of Fame, and the City of Stillwater Hall of Fame. The OSU Board of Regents named him Regents Distinguished Service Professor, an honor that no one had ever received when it was awarded to him in 1988. Poole is honored to be one of the Spears School's tribute honorees.
I'm so honored because to be honored by your colleagues and the rest where you worked and where you toiled every day is the most significant. I've had other honors that some would say are bigger and more significant. That was important to me because that's where I worked and grew and developed, and that's what I would say about this 100. I'm truly honored that I will be one of those 100 people. It just tugs at the old heart and makes one feel good at this stage of life to be saying I'm one of the 100.